Good Monday morning, everybody. John and Lance along with Dell now for the next 3 hours here on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. Glad you can join us on after another crappy weekend of baseball. Holy crap.
You told us
That
last
is just
weekend was
bad.
crappy.
They're two
So
and
this
two and
weekend's
eight
crappy
in their
too?
last 2-8 in their last 10. Just garbage. Just I mean, Friday night was the big game. Friday night you could have gotten away. You could have gotten that one. You had Hunter Brown on the mound pitching like Hunter Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't come up with anything. You lose 2-1 in extra innings. You couldn't even score a run with a runner on second and nobody out in the extra frame. It just is that was the start of what would be a garbage weekend. I hate the Red Sox beating you. That's just I don't know. They're not great. They haven't been good.
They're
They've
not
been
great.
nothing.
Well, how about most of the teams who are beating you now? The A's aren't great either.
No,
You're
no,
not.
and now
You don't have to be great to beat the Astros right now. It's
I'll tell
bad.
you who is great right now is the Marlins, and that's who you're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
The Marlins are playing really good baseball right now.
They scrapped it out with the Yankees over the last
Yeah,
last week. They were in some fights. They
and
do
they
not give up. Now they can ruin a bullpen. I saw that. So I don't know. This is they took the Carlos Correa momentum and did nothing with it.
yeah
0-3. It was nice. I mean, he had a home run over the weekend, which was fine. But it was
he hit one to the wall on Friday night. He crushed that ball.
yeah.
I mean, it's not on Carlos. Sanchez is interesting. I don't know. You rarely have a 3-hole hitter who gets pinch hit for. Because he can't hit lefties at all. So
Yeah,
it's
I didn't know
interesting.
about where he was in the lineup. That didn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess Joe wanted to indoctrinate, hey, welcome to the club. You guys
Welcome
bet
to the
three and
club. Here,
four.
stepping up a RISP position. They hit 111 over the weekend with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that high.
That's it. Yeah, it feels lower than that.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is not great. Not great. This has been a really rough time. You still got a 2.5 game lead, which is really nice. But you're 3 games out of the best record. I don't know why I'm talking about the best record, but you're still only 3 games out of the best record in the American League, which is crazy.
Well, the problem is how far are you away from not winning your division?
2.5. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's even less
Right.
than that.
And Seattle might be better than either Detroit or Toronto. So
Yeah,
we'll
I mean,
see.
you got a much better chance of losing your spot in the division than catching the best record in baseball.
Yeah. Yeah. By a half a game. By a half a game.
But trending poorly.
No, the whole thing is trending poorly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well,
And
they'll
you
be
can't
better.
afford to have Fromber have a game like he has. Like, you basically have no wiggle room for any shenanigans from a pitching staff at all.
No.
This
No.
offense sucks booty hole. It's just, man, this has been going on for a long time now. You know what, Cam Smith? I was looking at Cam Smith. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord. Israel jinxed him. Israel, the caller, not the country.
Yeah.
Hit 209 in the month of July, which isn't ideal, with a 548 OPS. And he's off to an 0 for 10 in August.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long run of yuck for Cam Smith when there for a little bit. And really it started around July 10th, July 11th. He has been awful since then. Awful. And that's been a big, that was somebody you were really dependent on offensively for a while. And that
Right.
has just the drought there is substantial.
Yeah. Not only him. There's, it's been rough. It's been a rough go for this entire offense.
Mm-hmm.
It just is. You can't expect. I mean, they had 2 games against the Nationals. Otherwise, it's been a couple of weeks of just garbage.
I'll give you an example. Cam Smith's OPS is down to 701. He's getting ready to drop below the 700 mark in OPS.
No,
and that was the guy that we were celebrating for being in the 800s, and and it has really gone bye-bye for him. And and the reason I'm pointing out him is because I really the Astros really need him. I mean, of course, Altuve Pena comes back, immediately gets a bunch of hits the first game in, but you're going to have, like, it's unfortunate that a rookie has so much on his shoulders, but he's one of those, if Jordan doesn't come back, he's one of those guys that we really need to hit like he was hitting earlier in the season, like he was hitting in June. You just have to have that. But it's normal for a rookie to run into these kind of, spots, unfortunately. This is just kind of what happens with rookies is they kind of hit a wall once teams get a little bit of a book on them, and this season is going, it's long for him. This is deep into the season for him.
Yeah. Again, he was in college last year.
Mm-hmm. They're long
about
done
14,
in college.
14 months ago, he was in college. So 13 months ago. So yeah, so they don't play anything like this. So this is the lull. We'll see. We saw early this year that the Astros, and we didn't feel like this was a championship team. And certainly it's not a championship rotation now with all these injuries. Spencer Arrighetti coming back, but with all of these injuries, I mean, honestly, Jason Alexander, Colton Gordon, part of a rotation that's going to win a division and possibly get to a World Series. They've got to get these guys back. I mean, you have helped the offense. You've done a nice job bolstering the offense with the guys that you brought in, although it hasn't worked out just yet. But it will. It probably will. This is a better lineup than it was just last week. It's a better lineup, and they'll hit, and they're proven hitters, and we'll see what happens. But this rotation, holy crap! If Framber gives up a 6 spot, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah, you can't
come back from that.
No, there's no way to come back from that.
I'm looking
at
with
the way they're hitting anyway.
This is really, how many home runs do you think Cam Smith has off the top of your head? You may know.
7.
He has 7 home runs for the year. I'm just thinking of how we were feeling about him then versus now. He had 3 home runs in May. In April. He had 3 home runs. Since then, May, June, July, he's had 75 at-bats, 89 at-bats, 98 at-bats, and now in August, 8 at-bats so far in August. So that's, 106. You're looking at 195, 270 at-bats, 4 home runs. Yikes.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. So, we can't just rely on the rookie to pull it off. This is going to have to be Correa's got to really step up. Altuve is going to have to play his best baseball. Jeremy Pena is going to have to. And, you're really missing Paredes right now. Sanchez needs to step. I mean, it's, they got to start. We're in the games that matter, John. Remember when the games don't count in April and May? And people will tell you these games don't really count. Do these games count?
These games count right now?
These games are counting.
Yeah.
I feel like these games are counting, and they got to get it turned around and quickly. And you see, when Hunter Brown is just okay, although he was good the other day, but you can't have Framber. Hunter and Framber have got to be great. Arrighetti, hurry up and get back. Hurry up. And be good. Well, and be good.
Yeah.
Don't just get back. Be good. Hurry up, Jordan.
I wonder if we're going to regret seeing Alcantara tonight. If we're going to regret, not doing that. I'm not doing Dylan Cease because I'm not giving up Arrighetti, but there must have been some other way that they could have. This pitching staff, maybe, I know they needed hitting. It was vital, but they needed a lot. They need a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. They need a lot of stuff. They need help. They need bullpen. They need a starting. First and foremost, they need a starter right now. Mm-hmm. And Spencer Arrighetti needs to step up and be that guy. He needs to do it in a hurry. And that sucks because the guy's been gone for months and months.
I know.
And immediately you're like, dude, we ain't got no time for you to work your way back.
You know what it reminds me of? It's when that like you see the things when the dad gets home from a long day of work and immediately the wife hands him the baby and he's like, oh
yeah.
That's like Spencer Arrighetti. Here you go. Here's the rotation. And just hand him the baby. Here's the rotation. Fix it. I just got through the door. I don't care, Spencer. Fix it, Spencer.
Yeah.
We've had no pitching for the last month. Yeah. I don't want to hear it, Spencer. Okay? It's your turn to start getting wins.
I'm sick of Colton Gordon right now.
Colton
You know
Gordon
how many
just
times
hands
he
him,
spit up?
and Colton
Do
Gordon
you
just
know?
hands him the baby. Here,
Yeah,
I don't want to do
yeah.
this no more.
I can't do it.
I can't do it anymore. I'm worn out. Okay, Spencer, you do it. Spencer's just like, I just got back from Sugarland. Come on.
I was working all day in Sugarland.
Yeah, 7-15 over the last 22 for the Astros. That is not best record in Major League Baseball world.
I don't think
best record.
No, and they're only 3 games out. That's how bad it's been for everybody.
I know. Well, they had a lead though at one point. They were just 6 up on Seattle just the other day. What the hell?
They were 20 games over 500. 20 games over 500 was the high water mark, and now they're 12. It's bad. Mm-hmm. It's not good. I've seen a lot of good things, and this ain't one of them. Well, it's good for everybody else, not the Astros.
No, but Christian Walker has continued to creep back up. Yeah. He continues to creep up. I mean, there's some little things right now, but it's really it's a lot less about we're not nitpicking anything. This is not really about nitpicking or trying to find little silver linings. This is about you're just at a point now where when you lose this momentum, you got to be careful. And you don't have a lot of margin for error, which we've covered. You got a little bit more margin for error on paper with the offense now. I mean, on paper you have more, but it's just it just shows how important it was for guys to pitch above their pay grade for a little bit, whether it's the bullpen or the starters. When you had that going on and you had timely hits, even if you didn't get a ton of them, you're able to manufacture wins. You're just not manufacturing wins right now. I think the loss of Paredes has obviously really been big.
Yeah.
I mean, it really has. I mean, Paredes was really playing well this year. That's been a big one.
Yeah.
Still leads the team in home runs with 19.
Yeah.
Even after ripping his hamstring into shreds a few weeks
ago. Off the bone.
It's like he's like they say.
He's like the ribs at Houston's. Mm-hmm. It just falls off the bone.
Yeah, not the kind you have to pull real hard.